How to deal with dry, crepey skin. Hey, Sophie here. I'm in my bathroom and I've got some beautiful products that I'm going to show you to try to help with that dry, kind of crepey skin that we can get as we age. And certainly it's something that I most definitely have. Now, it's sun damage, right? So I have had so much sun damage, so much UVA, UVB damage. We all do. By the time you get to your 50s and certainly post-menopause, you are going to start seeing a lot more of the damage that you've done coming up in your skin with not only, sunspots and unevenness on your skin and brown spots and all of that lovely stuff, but also more crepiness, which is where, the collagen and elastin has started to really break down in your skin. It's literally sun damage. And for me, what's super annoying is that I pretty much always look quite well after my face. So even in my younger days, I would tend to wear a sort of hat and some semblance of sunscreen on my face, wish I'd worn more, but I never wore a drop of sunscreen on my body, particularly my arms. They were just like, whenever I could get them roasting in the sun, I would, arms, legs, and chest. And so that's where I have to be really careful now and really take care of my skin and do the best that I can do. And so I'm going to show you what I do. And what I'm showing you is really based on research, because obviously in the industry of anti-aging and skincare and supplements and everything, there's so much that they're trying to sell us. And so I'm always really looking at what gives me the most bang for my buck. And I'm going to show you bang for buck products going up to kind of more luxurious, in order that I can do the best that I can with what I'm dealing with. So I think you'll find this really helpful. So first two things that I just want to hit before I get into the product recommendations is this. Number one is that diet is the most important thing when it comes to your skin. I am a board certified nutritionist and I help women. I've helped hundreds of women to get into the best shape of their life, health from the inside out, vibrancy from the inside out. And if you want to hear more about what I do, then definitely click on the link below this video, because there's a free masterclass that you can watch and get into all the different things that I teach, the sort of holistic methodology. But suffice to say that diet cannot be underestimated, because what we need, and particularly after the age of 50, when everything starts to break down, not just our skin, but our digestion slows down, everything, our metabolism slows down, everything becomes a little more challenging, is we really want to lean towards a whole food, minimally processed plant-based diet. Why? Because this kind of diet is going to give you the antioxidants, basically. It's as simple as that, that isn't found in a kind of obviously a standard American, very kind of meat, dairy heavy diet. So we want to flood our body with beautiful antioxidants all day long, not just in the morning, not just in the evening, but as much as you can throughout the day, with fruits and vegetables that are the highest in antioxidants. And I have so many videos, covering ones that are really, really high in antioxidants. You want to eat the color of the rainbow and try and eat the rainbow on every meal. You want all of those different colors, the reds, the yellows, the purples, the greens. You want all the colors, because every single color has a different health benefit, and that health benefit is reflected directly in your skin. And there's many other very specific foods that you can eat for sort of beautiful glowing skin, anti-inflammatory foods and things like spices and turmeric. And then there are certain foods that are very, very high in vitamin C, so they're precursor to collagen production and such. But a diet is so important, and part of that diet, what you eat and what you drink, let's quickly cover what you drink, is alcohol is probably one of the most aging things for your skin after the age of 50, particularly. Being very, very well hydrated and drinking lots of green tea as well, iced or hot, organic green tea, really high quality green tea can be very, very helpful as well. And then there are various other foods, but I'm not going to dig into that now, because this video is primarily about skincare. The one other thing I want to say about diet is the thing that a lot of people don't see in foods. Is something called AGEs, advanced glycation end products. And these are created in the food that you eat, primarily in the way that you cook your food. And Advanced glycation end products, known as AGEs, do create skin to prematurely age. And how can you minimize your exposure to AGEs in your food? Well, the main way is to cut out sugar completely, because sugar, refined sugar, creates advanced glycation end products. But the other primary source is when animal muscle, basically, fatty animal muscle, which is really in any meat, and fish as well, is heated at very high temperatures. So that would be grilling or broiling or frying. That creates advanced glycation end products. So a diet full of kind of barbecued or grilled, meats and alcohol is not going to be your skin's best friend. So I'm going to draw the line here on nutrition, and I'm going to move on to skincare. Now, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, what about collagen, Sophie? Is collagen really important, either to ingest it, consume it orally, or to put it on your skin? And, I'm going to conclude, suffice to say, is that there is not convincing evidence, as far as in terms of dermatology, that applying collagen to your skin or eating or consuming collagen supplements, it translates to collagen and elastin in your skin. Is very, very unconvincing, the evidence. So personally speaking, that is not something I waste my money on in terms of skin. So let's go on to actual products now. So obviously the most important thing is that you protect your skin. I wish I had done when I was younger, but I didn't. So we want to wear sunscreens, and we want to wear them all the time. 365 days a year, because even when it's not sunny outside, you definitely want to be protecting your skin. And I have other videos on sunscreens, so I'm not going to get into sunscreen recommendations now. I'll link to one of my videos or a couple of my videos underneath if you're interested in different sunscreen choices. But I'd say the one thing I do want to say about sunscreen is make sure you wear enough of it. One of the biggest things I see is women not wearing enough, not applying enough. It's like a tiny little dot, dotted over your face, or not nearly enough on your body. And so more is more, and it really is important that you really basically slather yourself in sunscreen and try and find a really safe sunscreen that isn't too greasy. All right. And actually, I'm going to show you one product at the very end of this video, which is an SPF 40 mineral that I use every single day on my face. And it also is the only makeup I ever wear. I'm wearing it right now. I literally barely wear foundation or concealer apart from this, aside from this, and I'm going to show it to you in a second. So you want to think of moisturizing your skin. It's not rocket science, but you just need to moisture. You need to slather your skin in the best, most emollient moisturizers that you can find, morning and night, and maybe during the day. Certainly if you shower morning and night, which obviously dries out your skin, then you are going to really need to heavily moisturize. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see with women, it's like older women, is your skin dries out. They're just not moisturizing enough. And you need a moisturizer that's a really good moisturizer, a thick, emollient moisturizer. Some of these sort of body lotions that I see in the store, and I try them, and they're so watery, and it just absorbs, and your skin doesn't feel any different afterwards. So you want to make sure that you've got a really great moisturizer. Okay. Also, it's important to note that moisturizing your skin properly, particularly as you get older, is also anti-inflammatory systemically for your body, and can also help with your immune system, because it preserves and helps protect the barrier of your skin. And that is, when that breaks down, and when your skin gets really dry, it does. That's when, you can nick yourself, or, there's more inflammation in your skin, because it's like an injury, little injuries to your skin, and then that can promote systemic inflammation. So to keep your immune system nice and strong, and to be anti-inflammatory, yet another tool in your arsenal is to make sure that your entire skin, all over your body, is very well moisturized. So going from the most basic, I love this particular one. I'll link to every single product underneath this video. This is by Shikai, I found this brand years ago, maybe 15 years ago, and Shikai borage therapy is absolutely fantastic. If your skin is very, very dry, I highly recommend that you get a big bottle pump dispenser for your hands and your legs and your abdomen. It is fantastic. You'll really see a difference when you've been using it for about a week. The benefits build with using this one. Okay, in that same sort of vein and sort of similar price point, I love this brand called Fiji, and Fiji the Shikai doesn't have a scent. So if you want something that's scented, and I occasionally love something that's scented, the Fiji it's called a face and body lotion. I don't use it on my face, I just use it on my body. It's made with raw coconut oil, and this is the night blooming jasmine, which is just divine. It just feels like this beautiful, luxurious treatment. And so those are my sort of two go-tos for either if I want something scented, or then I'll go for this. And if I want to just do quick utilitarian, like making sure that I am fully moisturized from the neck down, then I'll go for something more like the Shikai. Okay, so those are relatively, in an affordable place. Now, next up, I want to share this product, which I've shared before, which I love. It's called Essentielle by Adele, and she used to be a hand and foot model, actually, and really, had the camera, that spotlight on her skin, on her hands and her feet. And so she's a beautiful woman. She developed this product, and it's an all-in-one moisture, and it's full of the most beautiful ingredients. This actually I do sometimes use on my face. She's created it that you don't need another moisturizer if you need an all-in-one. So if I'm traveling, what I'll do is I'll take away a little bottle. She also does travel bottles of the Essentielle, and it's beautiful. It smells so lovely. It's highly moisturizing. Very, very much recommend this product. Okay, next is Sunshine Botanicals. She has these products, and I really love, you've heard me talk about Sunshine Botanicals before, just the most exquisite brand, formulated by a holistic esthetician. This is, what you get in these products is a cut above. Small batch created. It's not a massive conglomeration or company, because if you're going to buy a product, this has got marine algae in it, and if you buy products like that, you really need them to be fresh, because it's just, why bother otherwise? And you can be sure that Sunshine Botanical products are really, really fresh. And these are absolutely stunning. It's the marine algae brightening body cream and the marine algae body elixir, or body oil. It's called body elixir, but it's an oil. So there's an oil and there's a cream. So really take your preference, whichever you prefer. I like both. A cream obviously absorbs a little bit more quickly, but the oil feels even more emollient. So if I'm using a cream, I'll use it in the day so that it absorbs quickly for getting dressed. If I'm using an oil, it'll be in the evening after a lovely hot bath or shower. I'll put it on, I'll let it sink in, I'll put on my terry robe, get all cozy. So these are next level. If you really, really want to nourish and treat your skin with marine algae, which is very, very powerful because it's so rich in minerals, just as much as when we eat seaweed. So highly recommend. There's one more product that I really like it for oil. This is Deluxe. It's Divine Woods Luxurious Body Oil by Anne-Marie Skincare. And this is just divine. It's like a sort of treat, taking yourself off to a spa with a very, very, very special oil. It really is absolutely exquisite. And all her products are wild crafted, and they come in these beautiful, I'll show you here, dark glass bottles with a little pump dispenser. Make amazing gifts as well. Now finally, I am going to show you the product that I use on my face every single day. So let me just grab that. I always have a big stock of them because this would be going to a desert island with me, by the way. It's like, there's one thing I'm going to grab to take with me, literally, for my face, it's going to be this. And this is Ilia. It is the Super Serum. I need my glasses here. Super Serum Skin Tint. And it just comes in a little bottle like that. And it is SPF 40. And it is absolutely sublime. Super Skin Serum. So it's got lots of other anti-aging ingredients in it. But what I love about it is the way that it goes on. I like that it has enough coverage that I don't wear any other makeup, as I've already said, and it protects my skin. But I will say, before that goes on, I also fully moisturize. I fully sunscreen my face, my neck, my chest, let all of that sink in, and then that goes on. So I'm kind of like doubly protecting the skin on my face and my neck. Wish I had done it years ago, but I didn't. But as I always say, it's never too late and you're never too old. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put links to everything below and I'll see you next time.